Hi, I'm Dave Scott. Of all the questions that I've received in probably 30 years, this is the #1 biggest topic. And I cannot do it in a short video. I'm going to do this video and then several that follow to give you some ideas. But the topic is up here behind me, and it's on weight loss. How do I lose weight? How do I really maintain lean muscle mass? And how do I live to be 112 years old by maintaining that proper weight? And as we know, there's an epidemic worldwide where people are gaining weight. We have a worldwide problem with overweight and obese people. So I've written down 9 elements that I think are really key. If someone else was looking at this in this industry, they'd probably say, you've left out 4 more or 5 more, or I'd take out 2 or 3 of these. But let me give you my top 9 and go through these, and then in my next video I'm going to give you a little more help. Number 1, a decrease in muscle mass. A decrease in muscle mass. Because we lose that muscle mass, we cannot burn as many calories. Muscle increases our caloric burn by elevating which is called exercise post-oxygen consumption, EPOC. Exercise post-oxygen consumption. The more muscle we have, the more calories that we burn. And typically as we age, even people that are thin can have very high levels of fat because the fat is protecting their organs, but they've lost muscle mass. You have to do some type of strength training as you go through each decade to keep that muscle mass up. Number 2 goes hand in hand with muscle mass. There's a decrease in the production of testosterone and human growth hormone. And as we lose muscle mass and as we age, both genders, we don't produce as much testosterone or HGH, and that helps regulate our thyroid, our pituitary, our adrenals, and really our ability to burn fat, to lose weight, and to keep that lean muscle mass. So once these 2 drop, we start gliding downhill. I'm very well aware of it. I'm in my 60s, and I know that over time it's really important to make sure that we're eating properly and also doing the proper exercise, which I'll get to in a second. Number 3, we're eating too many carbohydrates, and particularly refined carbohydrates. Talk about this topic many, many times, but refined drinks are at the top of the ladder. Grains are there, any packaged food that has refined carbohydrates. And what we really should be looking at are good carbohydrates, the carbohydrates that have a high fiber content. Common terminology is net carbs down. That's minus the fiber content. So when you're looking at carbohydrates and keeping those in your diet or adding to your diet so that you can lose this weight, increase the ones that are nutrient dense. Leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, just 2 of them. Colored vegetables are really high in net carbs because they have a high fiber content. Number 4, don't graze during the day. Don't eat all day long. If you're having a healthy snack, it should be higher in healthy fats and healthy protein, but you need to have about a 2 to 2.5 hour window between meals, even if it's a post-exercise recovery meal, because this increases what's called leptin insensitivity. And leptin is a really key hormone that tells your body, tells your brain, tells your stomach. We've got this vagus nerve that has this signaling back and forth, and it says you're full. If you're constantly grazing, you never get this full signal, and consequently you end up eating more, and quite often it's carbohydrates. Number 5 is poor sleep. When we have bad sleep patterns, it increases the level of another hormone, and ghrelin and leptin work hand in hand. Ghrelin is your hungry hormone. Am I really hungry? At night, typically people that have poor sleep quite often eat at night. They eat late before they go to bed, and that causes those poor sleep patterns or lack of sleep. Lack of sleep also contributes to a low production of testosterone and HGH as well. So these 2 work hand in hand. Get better sleep, and you'll start losing weight. And you certainly won't gain any if you really follow number 5 very closely. Number 6, the body does not access dietary fats. And there needs to be a paradigm shift in the type of calories that you take in. And this shift is really going to a higher quality fat diet or a ketogenic diet, accessing ketone bodies that are produced in your liver as opposed to a sugar-based diet. And again, we come back to these sugars by decreasing your carbs and increasing the quality protein and increasing higher fat content. This will help that dietary shift where you actually increase fat to burn fat. Increase fat to burn fat, and ultimately you're going to lose weight. Number 7, include higher intensity interval training in your exercise regimen. So if you're just an aerobic athlete, whatever you're doing, that's a good thing. Be consistent with it. But if you can elevate the anaerobic component to it, whether you're out riding your bike or walking very briskly, or swimming, or you're in the gym, include high intensity interval training. And I gave an example here, 6 to 15 minutes, 2 or 3 times. I put down 3 because that's what I like. And that can be broken up into segments. So even if you have an hour of training and I've got 6 minutes of higher activity in that hour, great. That's going to elevate that exercise post-oxygen consumption. So you get a post-metabolic burn. You're burning calories after you exercise. That's going to help you lose weight. Reduce the long, slow distance. This is a really key topic because this doesn't really enhance the burn capacity. And a lot of people end up kind of maintaining a very soft aerobic rate. Again, I'm all for exercise or walking every day as a good discipline to have. And I'm saying it as a discipline because it should be part of your regimen. But try not to increase the amount of long, slow distance and come back to this high intensity interval training. Number 8. Take probiotics. A lot of people that have irregular sleep patterns, a lot of stress, their gut microbe is out of whack. And when it's out of whack, it really fouls up all your signaling for all your hormones, whether your digestion, respiration, cardiovascular health, it all originates in what your gut microbe is. You're taking antibiotics that can kill them all. I put down a quick recommendation that 50% of the probiotic that you have should be of a form called bifidobacterium. So look at the back label, make sure that the sum of the percentage of the type of bacteria that you have is at least 50% of this type, and get 30 to 50 billion bacteria. You can go to a health food store and find this, take a probiotic every single day. Lastly on my list, and it may seem kind of meager to all these other ones, is you may have a low water intake. And when you have a low water intake and you're going to your next meal, that affects your satiety center, makes you feel kind of full. So make sure that you're not hydrating excessively, but that you're drinking enough water so that you're well hydrated. That will help control that potential weight gain that you have. So those are my 9. I hope that helps. I'm going to give you some more ideas in the second round.